Maybe we'll see the bear this morning. Ugh, there are so many mosquitoes. Mink and bear and snakes.
Ahoy! We're the Boomershines, a family of 4 who've moved aboard a 56-foot motor yacht to do the Great American Loop and beyond. Meet Captain Mark. I'm Admiral Cinda. This is First Mate Belle and Bosun Rex. And we can't forget the ship kitties, Angie and JoJo. Welcome aboard as we share our travels and triumphs, trials and tribulations, tips and tricks for life aboard Seashine.
A hearty welcome back to all of you virtual voyagers. Welcome to episode 67. In this episode, the intrepid crew of Seashine weighs anchor after a nearly flawless execution of anchoring and frivolity while on the hook. It's off to the Busted Islands and the channel known as the Gun Barrel as Seashine anchors yet again. The trick up this anchorage's sleeve is the close proximity to the Bad River, a labyrinth of miles and miles of creeks and small rivers that can be explored via dinghy. If only Seashine's dinghy, the Chicken Tender, wasn't stuck topside due to their crane malfunction. Whatever shall they do? Let's watch.
Okay, so we drug anchor at 5 a.m. But it caught again. But we're still really close to that rock. Feels very close. So we are weighing anchor before we were supposed to, but not at 5 a.m. So we got that going for us. And today we're heading to Bad River, which is supposed to be super fun to dinghy up and ride the rapids down. We're gonna have to improvise since we don't have a dinghy available. But first, let's get off that rock. I mean, anchoring is so magical when it works, right? Look at me. I'm hell asleep. But when it doesn't, and I lay in bed going, oh, okay, if it hits this, then I'm waking Mark up. We're a foot away from distance from the anchor where I was gonna wake you up. But I was like, okay, but if the sun just rises, it'll be so much better. Anyway, we made it. And here we go. Farewell. Farewell, beautiful Busted Island, Anchorage. So charming. Farewell, little mink. Maybe we'll see the bear this morning. Or little mink. Apparently there are mink on the island that people see. And there are so many mosquitoes. Mink and bear, snakes.
Seashine, happy day, 7-1.
Happy days. There's plenty of room at the end.
Hello, Georgian Bay. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Cinda.
So we're heading up Bad River in our giant boat. Bad. It'll be super fun. Yeah? Hopefully we can find a spot to anchor. Hopefully our anchor holds.
A lot of hopes, a lot of hopes.
Okay, so the gray rock here is turning to pink granite. Look how pretty. Okay, so that boat right there is exactly where we want to be, and lucky for us, they are, look at their spray off the back.
That thing's a beast.
Lucky for us, they're leaving, so we're gonna go take their anchorage spot.
Leave some mud, Thunder.
That's awesome. What a beautiful boat.
To see a boat larger than Seashine out here. I hope you left some mud for me.
And then there are our friends Happy Days that we wrapped it up next to in the Dismal Swamp. Okay, so we're anchored in Bad River. As you can see, the anchor alarm is on my phone, so I'm not gonna walk outside because I'm trying to have a consistent point. But the coolest part, I was kind of bummed to come here because we don't have our Tinder. But as I've liked to say, what's the best that can happen? And the best that has happened is that our friends on happy days were already here and are letting us borrow their tender. So thank you, John and Maureen. I mean, so cool. So we're about to go explore the rapids. Okay, so we're trying to find Devil's Door Rapids.
How are we in a tender? Oh, the gracious people of Happy Days right there. That's where they're tender.
They're awesome. They made it! I think we keep going up. I don't think that's the rapids.
No.
This is awesome. Yeah?
That looks super good.
Okay, I think that's the rapids everybody's talking about. On the quiet
We're
side?
gonna go in here to the right.
Big size, big size.
You should be good here. Just go as far as you can.
This is gonna be amazing.
I'm looking for a moose. Oh! Oh, hands free! Look, Mom, no hands!
That's Montana right there.
We're gonna see what happens. We're floating down. We've got the motor up.
That squirrel. I think we're gonna get far at all.
What's straight ahead of us? Rock?
Here we go. What are we doing, Belle? Describe it.
We are technically whitewater rafting.
We're gonna avoid the jetty?
Paddle! 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 Back to our lookout!
Hard, man, hard.
Paddle!
Hard to board.
Paddle! That wasn't that exciting.
All right, here goes Sojourn.
Give it the beans!
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
This is incredible.
Looks like a movie set.
I am so grateful for John and Mo letting us borrow their kayak. I mean, their kayak. Their tender. Okay. We're going into uncharted territory.
Look at that rock.
Wildflowers, rocks. Keeping a lookout for moose.
Right now is where the animatronic bear comes out.
We've stopped at a swimming hole. Everybody's swimming. Except for Belle and Vicky. Mom didn't really swim. I just kind of, I sat. And then Rex.
Feet in the water.
That's right.
Exercise.
Mark's gonna swim in place.
Cool with current and yeah, duh.
And then here comes Rex.
I know.
There's a rock right there, so just be careful. There's rocks. Big rock.
Rock.
This is actually really creepy.
That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, Dad.
Here at our boat.
Yeah, we're gonna have happy hour at our boat. Does that sound good? What's the best that can happen?
Darn it.
Right?
Oh, darn it, forgot.
Pretty sweet anchorage.
Ready?
But what's happening here?
Rope swing.
Okay,
Here we go.
do it. Woo! This just seems like a...
Whoa! Push!
Nice save, buddy, nice save.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Mark, what's going on outside?
I've never experienced that many mosquitoes.
Like,
Hundreds.
so.
Where y'all going? You going blueberry searching? This is absolutely spectacular here.
Rex and I are on a sunset kayaking adventure. He's gonna kayak me up the Devil Door Rapid. We're also looking for moose. Bears.
Not really bears.
Because we just kayaked through Devil's Door Rapids. Now we get to run down them. That'll be fun, yeah?
In a canoe going through. Wait, what is it called again?
Devil Door Rapid.
Devil Door Rapid.
Here we go.
Whoa. Wow!
That boat is just tied up to the wall with some, I think there's either poles or rings that someone has drilled into the wall. And then there's 4 boats on anchor. Pretty awesome, isn't it?
Belle, there's someone above you. Are you aware of that?
Okay, come down here, Mark. We're on anchor in the Canadian wilderness, and we just saw the craziest thing in the night sky. I thought, I was like, is that Santa's sleigh? Is it a reflection of lights from like a highway of cars? No reflection. It was just
150?
100 little white lights all
Traveling
at the same rate.
Equidistant.
And then they just disappeared like into a cloud. I got a picture of all the lights. I couldn't get video because it was so dark. What the heck was that?
It looked like the drones that you can use to make decorations in the sky, but they were way up there. What are we on the trajectory of?
It was 100 lights. It was at least 100 lights.
Looked like the drones.
It wasn't like one.
It was a train of lights.
It was a train of lights. I was like, is that Santa's sleigh? And then I thought it was a reflection. And then I walked outside and no. And then it started kind of like here and it ended here.
It was like one went into the other.
And it went on for a long time. That was so weird. We're trying to figure out what we've witnessed in the sky, because UFOs seem like a stretch, but that's the only explanation I have. If it was like missiles,
They would have kept going.
They would have kept going. It's like it started, if the sky, if you've got the whole sky, it's like it started here, and then they all disappeared kind of like at 12 o'clock.
They could have gone into a cloud, but there were no clouds.
There are no clouds. There's the Milky Way. There's not a cloud anywhere in the sky.
They all went into each other.
It was kind of like, imagine like a portal. Imagine a train with lights, right? And all the train windows coming out of an imaginary, like, hole, because it just materialized in the middle of the sky, going across the sky, and then going into another, like, tunnel or hole, because it disappeared in the middle of the sky. What could it be?
No noise.
No noise. I wanted to wake everybody up in the anchorage.
And we've seen a SpaceX launch.
That looked nothing like the SpaceX launches. We've seen multiple launches.
It's definitely, we saw an unidentified.
It is unidentified.
Flying.
And here's the creepy part about all this is we have zero cell, zero internet.
Something could be happening to the world right now and we have no idea.
I'm so fascinated. I'm so glad you saw it. You would have thought I was crazy. I mean, what are the odds you were sitting right next to me? I'm going to go back and look in the sky.
Okay, you people are freaking me out. What the? Come on now. Pull yourself together, man. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. Stay tuned for the next episode as we find out what the bloody hell that thing in the night sky was. I mean, I guess we have a next episode. We do make it out of that anchorage, don't we? Hey, wait. Who are you? Wait, no, please. I'm just the announcer guy. Come on, nice little alien. Must not look at the bright light. Remember, dear fellow Earthlings, shine on.